We are broadcasting to the people. Thanks for tuning into the Vamp Podcast. I'm Mike Lafferty, and I decided today's podcast is all about Vigilant's kitty. So, Vigilant, can you tell us a little about your cat?
Well, this one is whiskey.
Oh, okay. So, good at taking in small doses?
Yeah, she's a pain though.
She looks really like a pain.
She likes to walk on top of my tower and turn off my computer.
Oh, that's not good.
And
if we lose him, we know the reason.
We know why. That melodic laugh was from Walt Rebelliard. How you doing, Walt?
What's up?
All right. Alice is directly above Walt. Hey, Alice.
Hi, everyone.
Jason Sunday will be our GM today. We're playing Prowlers and Paragons from Evil Beagle.
Yeah,
it's a tough one to say. And Aid Smith is here too. I'm playing Alabama Slammer, who's a speedster. Aid, you are playing Talon. Who's Talon?
Talon, yes.
And,
anything that looks like Hawkman is always a good start. So there you go.
Looks like Hawkman. I'm down with that. Vigilant, who's your guy?
I am Vigilant, Michael Cross, who surprisingly his brother is a supervillain.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, Thanksgiving gets a little awkward.
yeah.
But they try not to really get in each other's way as much as they can.
Now, what was your character's code name? Was it just Michael Cross or was it something else?
Vigilant.
Vigilant. Okay, sorry. And you were a gun guy?
No, he was the what do you call it? The like Batman Moon Knight looking dude with the two
Joe sticks.
The two Joe.
Cool. That works. Batman Moon Knight guy. And Alice, if I'm not mistaken, you are TK, correct?
Yep, I am playing TK. I am a telekinetic superhero, and I'm kind of in my rebellion phase because, I'm a DJ by night, and my parents want me to get a real job being a proper superhero. And the whole, you have to keep your secret identity a secret, da-da-da-da-da. So they look down on everything I do, but, I'm doing my thing anyway.
All right, cool. Walt, who's your guy?
I'm playing Blast Wave because he was cut off on the initial PDF, and I just had to have him that way.
All right, sweet. And he's an energy projector kind of guy, right?
Yeah, he's he pulls in all the juice and then sends it back toward the other way. So yeah. Whoa, Esoteric scared the crap out of me. Every time somebody subscribes to the Twitch channel, I have this layout of a big giant werewolf that comes in and starts roaring and stuff. So yeah, it scares the crap out of me. But I appreciate the sub. Thanks, man.
Cool. All right. Oh, I almost forgot. You know what I almost forgot?
The contractually obligated.
I was going to say it, but you stepped on my line, so I was like, all right, I'll let Willow work. All right, here we are. So everyone's introduced. We know who we are. We have loads of six-sided dice because it's Prowlers and Paragons. And I will turn the microphone duties over to Jason Sunday, who was our GM.
All right. So last time we left off in a diner, I believe, having lunch with Shard. And you guys had just found out that Shard was paid by a company called Time Shift, LLC.
Was it Shard or Shart?
Yes.
Shard.
Boom.
And we're offering him a better job as a bouncer for all the gigs I DJ.
He takes you up on the offer, and he looks at
Not that he knows I'm the same person as the person who DJs, of course. Secret identity and all.
Right. With a nod and a wink, he says, "Well, I have to get going. I have to pick up the kids from school," and and he exits the diner.
Jason, have you ever read Hench Girl?
I have not.
He is very hench girl in his approach to henchmening.
Right. I'll have to check that out. Is it a comic?
Yeah, it's a comic. You can get some of it online. It's actually really good. We've actually Mike and I actually interviewed the author a couple of times. So
awesome.
yeah,
I'll have to check it out. Yeah. So so you guys have the the name and the website for Time Shift, and you you get a little bit about the owner.
Hit it.
Do they have
So,
any sort of office, any sort of startup in somebody's garage? I know you mentioned there was a PO box, but anything else we could track down?
yeah, it's actually in a warehouse.
Ooh, much like her raves that she DJs.
Yeah, maintaining. Yes. All right, so you guys can do a little research to find out exactly where that is. If you call the number on their website, you get their exact address.
Oh,
We will do that. And Mike, to be fair, I offered him bouncing jobs for gigs for various DJs that I had connections to. I did not ever reveal my secret identity last week. I was very
okay. Forgive me. I just like posting memes during live streams. It's a problem.
No worries.
All right, so we called the phone number. We got the address. I guess we mount up and go over there and knock some heads, right? Is there a smarter plan?
No, sounds good to me. All right, so we'll just fast forward a little bit. You arrive at a warehouse. It's got loads of graffiti all over the outside, some broken windows, but it's got like a little plaque right out front that says Time Shift. It's kind of shabbily hung, but when you go inside, it's pretty immaculate looking. They have reinforced windows on the inside that you couldn't quite make out from the outside. It's spotless. A Dr. Stevens approaches you and she says, "Oh, I wasn't expecting anyone. Can I help you?"
Okay, I just want to rewind just a second. Are we all walking in superhero costumes? Asking for the tour?
That's a good question.
Talon, would you like to fly a quick recon circuit around the building, see if you see anything?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. As I actually have the ability to fly, I can have a bit of a zip around and see what I can see.
All right. So from the outside, it's pretty quiet. There's no one really standing guard or anything like that. It seems like a legit business. No extra security. It's almost like it's a startup that hasn't found its footing yet.
Okay. So
Okay,
I have
obligatory question: are there any skylights? Because that's always what there is in anything like this.
Yeah, there's absolutely skylights. They have to save on power, and natural lighting, helps them do that.
Cool. So while I'm up there, then I will try and land on the top of the roof and have a peek in and see if I can actually see anything going on inside.
You only see a few workers. There's about 3 others. They look like they're sitting at computers coding.
Okay. So nothing unusual, just regular stuff going on. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like office work.
And these are the guys that hired Shard to come after us.
It appears that way.
Maybe we should do a stakeout,
Sure.
or we could always go undercover. Alice and I look normal when we're not in attire.
Yeah. Other question also is, does Time Shift have their hands in anything else other than hiring henchmen to go kill people?
There's no paper trail or electronic trail that you can find. As I said, they seem to be a startup.
Oh, Lala, your mic went out. We don't judge them.
A startup for what kind of work? Is it tech or is it something else?
It's tech, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with going undercover.
Sure. Okay.
All right. You're gonna dress in normal, and we'll see about. I could dress as normal as well because apparently the picture that of Blast Wave is he looks like he could probably be some GQ. Got some GQ stuff going on. Maybe like I don't know, like Zac Efron on fire, maybe. But I could throw on a suit and hold like a little iPad and stand next to you while you try to convince them that they need a DJ for tonight.
I was actually going to see about we can do the DJ thing, but I was also going to see if they needed to hire a new assistant. That I found a job listing, because I'm assuming with what I hacked and them being a startup, there's probably information somewhere about various job listings for the tech, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I've got the credentials for that. I've got the resume for that.
You go in. We'll cover you.
Okay. So yeah, I will get into. Well, you don't want to come in and interview for a job either?
Well, no, it would be weird if we were both there for the same job.
Okay.
Right.
So I am going to, get into my my proper attire, business suit, and I'm start like pulling on this. Still can't believe anyone wears this. Volunteer. Okay, good. Put my hair in the little librarian bun, and then I put on the glasses that I don't actually need.
Right. Okay. And you're just gonna walk in.
Yeah, I'm going to be walking in, and like I totally belong there. I'm going to have my iPad out, my tablet out, and I'm just tapping through and walking through like I completely know where I'm going, and I totally belong there.
Okay.
See if anybody stops me.
Yeah, you're approached by a Dr. Stevens. She walks up. She's got like a little nameplate there. She says, "Oh, hi. Welcome to Time Shift. Can I help you?"
I certainly hope so. I was given this interview position time, and well, you guys have moved it on me 3 times, and I really need to do this. I already have 2 other job offers. So if you're really not going to interview me and you're going to shift me around again, I'm just going to have to take one of those other job offers. But Mr. And I go and look up one of the names, says that he was headhunting me and all this other stuff. So I really hope that you actually have someone to interview me this time.
Oh! I'm sorry. I don't see you on my schedule here.
Again?
Sure. But you're here. You're here.
Look
Okay.
again.
Come on in. Sit down. And what was your name?
Kayla Zamani.
Oh, Kayla. Yes. Very nice
Yes,
to meet
of
you.
those Zamanis.
Oh, yes, of course.
Those.
Well, you've caught me at a disadvantage here, but can you tell me what do you know about the company?
Well, I know that you guys are, and I'm going to start rattling off the tech that they do. You're a startup for this, and I really think that I could help you with some of your algorithms because they are just a mess based on the little sample that was sent to me. I don't know who started on this, but yeah, you need to change this line, and I just start going through some of the stuff.
Wow, you're quite qualified. Can I ask you a couple of questions? We use the STAR method of interviewing. Can you tell me about a time where you worked with a difficult person and you had to overcome those challenges?
Oh, well, you see, I have this friend who I worked with for a while, and I learned never work with your friends because, first of all, most of them have no fashion sense. And I mean, if you don't have fashion sense in the workplace, you just know that they're a mess in everything else in their life. Don't you agree?
I would totally agree with that. And I love your heels, by the way.
Thank you. I never get last season. Never.
Oh, well. Until we make it big, I have to go with the last season, unfortunately.
Don't worry, I'll hook you up.
So do we have any anything from the reconnaissance as that Aid is doing while she's getting starved to death?
Go ahead and give me a check. Let's see. What do you think you can roll with here? Go with covert.
Covert. Yeah, 666. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And what am I looking for? What numbers?
Even numbers.
Yes.
And 6s are 2 successes. So count your successes.
So what do I need? A 5? Do I need a 5 or better?
No, you
Well-
need 2, a 4, or a 6. Those are successes, and 6s are 2 successes.
Okay, I've got 1, 2. That's it.
All right. Okay, so you take a look around. The parking lot is rather empty, except for about 4 cars. There's nobody standing guard or patrolling in the area. There's a couple of cameras, but they're looking mostly at the doors and the windows, for break-ins or something like that.
So Vigilant, do you have the ability to, like, while she's in there kind of, and while he's checking out above, can you check their computers for like any weird thing? Like, are they running facial recognition on TK, or are they sending data anywhere like massively off site that we could track?
Yeah, he can. If he has the equipment, he can make a roll to try to hack in.
I believe I could try, but it's not gonna be very well. Okay, yeah, I can check.
What about you, Mike? Do you have any tech ability? Because right now TK is on the inside, and you can't have her hack while she's trying to bamboozle.
Checking.
I usually just pay people to do my work like this.
I
You
have
have a minion.
Yes.
I have 3 dice in technology.
Can
Yeah,
they
same.
stack anything? Does it work like that, Jason? Can they assist each other?
Yeah, they can assist each other. So for every 2 successes the person assisting makes, the person making the check gets an extra dice.
Ooh.
All right, so I'm going to roll my 3d6. Any evens are a success.
Yep.
All right.
6s are 2 successes.
Okay, I have 2 successes.
All right. So you get 1 extra die to your check.
Okay.
Hit it.
Big old 4d6. Like I said, not very good.
What
Did
was
you get
the
any?
total?
I didn't get any.
No
All right.
successes.
I got 12d6 and super speed. Can I run through the building so quickly that no one perceives me? I
Yeah.
check everything out.
Go ahead and give me a roll, and I'll do a pose to see if anyone notices.
Until you step in a mop bucket.
All right. There's 9. Here's 12.
Wow, the air conditioner in here is really working today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 successes.
Okay,
Two-
so
two
you
sixes.
zoom through,
Mhm.
no problem. Like Walt says, they feel a light breeze as they go by. Wow, the AC must have kicked in. And then, it's a very small place. It's a large warehouse, but they only have like 4 desks in there. It looks like they're actually coding, and they only have like a small safe in the warehouse. Other
Please
than
tell
that,
me you rearranged
pretty-
people's desks and stuff.
Well, of course.
Like move
Right.
their chair slightly so that one dude.
right? Put their stapler in Jell-O,
Jason, it sounds like you have experience.
Hey, I just watched The Office.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any loose snacks that are left out. All right. Can I super speed break into the safe?
Yeah, you can try.
Because I noticed.
So you're just going to try like every number, or do you have any skills that could help you with this?
I have phasing.
Phasing. Well, I mean that supersedes your super speed. So yeah, you can do that.
It does
Nice
have a
bit of a
limitation of concentration, but so yeah, I try to use phasing to break into the safe and see what's inside.
Okay, so you super speed in. Go ahead and give me a roll for your phasing.
Okay, hang on. Let me get all these dice up again. Okay, rolled the first 2 6s and a 4, so that is 2, for 5 successes on the first floor. Along the second floor. That's 4 successes. So it's 4 plus 5 so far, which is 9 if you're keeping track at home. Roll on the last floor. There's a 6 and a 2, so 3 successes. So 12
Okay.
altogether.
You easily get into the safe.
Mhm.
There's like these 2 little devices inside.
Mhm.
They're kind of like little clamp looking things. Clamps. They look like some
Clamps.
sort of clamps.
Okay,
You know,
so
they're mercury filled.
I will take these and quickly run outside with them to
Okay.
show them to my friends, and we'll figure something out from there, I guess.
So after Alabama Slammer robs the place, runs outside. So you've got these 2 clamps in your hands.
Robbing for justice. Thank you very much.
I think Alice is looking to do something real quick.
Okay, Alice. I'm sorry.
No, there it goes.
If Alabama Slammer is coming through my area, do I catch that it's Alabama Slammer?
You might see a streak because you were expecting it, but other than that, he was moving.
Okay, he was moving too fast for me to do anything.
Super
No problem.
quick.
Cool. Awesome.
Yep.
All right. So, do you go to the taco truck where Vigilant and I? Well, no, Vigilant's probably up on a building somewhere.
Brooding, right?
I'm at the taco truck outside.
I am.
So you've got these clamps. What are you going to do with them?
I'm going to show them to Talon and Blast Wave,
Mhm.
and say, "Hey, what do you guys think about these?"
I'm really good at running, not so good at. Hey, Chris! I am really good at running and not so great at technology. So, for somebody without any sort of technological prowess,
They look cool.
Oh wait, no, I do have technology. 4D.
All right, I will roll 3D to assist you.
I love rolling 3D to assist me.
I got 1 success. I think that means you get 1 more dice, maybe.
Yep.
Half a die.
With 2 successes.
All right, so 4D. Let's go, and 3 successes out of 4.
Awesome. Okay, so this looks like some sort of a stabilization device or cooling device. It helps. It's proprietary, and it looks like it's just a prototype.
So like a heat sink?
Yeah, it's like a stabilization to draw off heat and energy from a device.
They're trying to steal my jam? Like that's my line. That's
Right.
so upsetting. All right,
You need a higher roll to find out more, though.
I gotcha.
How are things going for TK inside the Lion's Den?
Yep.
No, but how's it going for TK inside?
Oh yeah, she's like, okay, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. I like, you seem very personable, and I like how you've answered your star questions here. Can you start today?
Absolutely. I just point me to my new station.
So there's a desk open. She's like, oh, right here. We are actually a startup company. We build software to help fund what we're really trying to do. We're trying to invent time machine. Let me show you these clamps that we've.
Oh.
So she begins walking you over, and she opens up the thing, and they're gone. They've been stolen. Somebody call the police.
Slamma,
What are gone? Are you sure someone didn't just misplace it? I mean, based on the sample code you sent me, incompetence is very likely. I mean, don't just jump to the conclusion that it's been stolen until you actually take a look around.
I've spent my life's savings to build this so that we can build something great, and it's gone.
Ask her what she exactly built. Like, what's missing?
Yeah. What exactly are you looking for? I mean, are you sure it didn't get misplaced?
There's these 2 little clamps with mercury-filled device. They stabilize
I turn on my comm.
A theoretical time machine.
Yeah, I think you probably just misplaced it. I mean, let's look around a little bit. Who was the last person that was authorized that actually looked at it? hoping that my team.
Toby!
Damn it, Toby.
I told
Let's
you
go look
once.
at-
I
let's
told
go
you
look
twice,
there.
Toby. Stop playing with these things. And she walks over to Toby's desk.
Can't be trusted with a copy machine at Christmas. Can't be trusted with the temporal clamp stabilizers. Mike,
You know,
can
and I'll
you get
even
those
try
in
and
there?
buy my speedster a little time because after I saw him streak by, I'm assuming he's at fault. So I'll buy him a little time, and I'll be like, oh, and I'll look like something dropped off somebody else's desk, and I bend down and I pick it up, and I'm just doing little inconspicuous things to try and give him like
Okay, I am going to run back in and put the clamp somewhere close to TK so she can find them.
Okay. All right.
Nice alliteration, by the way.
I try. So am I rolling again, or do we go with my previous results? Or is this a new roll?
We'll keep your previous results.
Okay.
It's fine. You're a super speedster. It's easy to run in and drop something off. So TK feels a breeze go by, and suddenly you spot the clamps.
Just for the person that she just accused, I'm going to have the clamp space. I'm going to telekinetically slide them under the desks to get near the guy's desk, but not near enough that it's on his desk or at his desk, but basically so that I don't want him to directly get implicated. But this way, she can stumble on them, and then I'm going to use force field. Generate a small little force field to trip her so that she basically falls right into it on the floor right there.
Okay.
When this all goes down, I mean, we know you're trying to get Toby fired for all the right reasons after we blow this place up, but they're going to have to roll back that thing that says this place has been so many days without a workplace incident.
Right.
We get him fired, and therefore he's safer because of it. But I'm not trying to directly implicate him, like I said. If you'd like, I can roll my telekinesis and my force field to see how subtle I am about it.
Give me a TK roll.
Sure, I have 12 dice on this.
All right.
Did we just return the components of a time machine to a potential supervillain?
Yes.
Okay.
We should have hard baked some taco
Successes.
shells. How many successes?
6 successes.
Okay, so she trips and falls, and she oh, there they are, Toby. And there's donut crumbs. Really? Come on now. So she
I think those are taco crumbs.
Oh, okay. I just thought they were stale.
Well, and I reach down and I help her up.
Okay. About that time, you guys start to see monkeys starting to pour in through the side, the skylight and the sides. They're just ignoring vigilant, and they're just starting to pour in.
Hang on, what's pouring in?
Monkeys.
Without the barrel.
The PC's truck.
What's that?
Into the food truck, our party food truck.
Out of the party food truck. No, into the warehouse.
Into the
Out of
building.
party.
Okay.
out
So
of the-
see, this is totally, they haven't invented the time travel yet, but the person that they accidentally sent through once the time travel has been invented is now coming back in time to go and change everything. This is why you don't invent time travel, because you send a supervillain into the future.
So out of the food truck, a giant ape with a metal arm and a gun on the end comes out. He says, "You almost ruined my plans." All right, so let's go into initiative order here. That is based on your edge. With that, Alabama Slammer will go first.
All right. I want to be clear on a technical situation. Over here, there's a warehouse with tons of monkeys swarming in.
Yep.
And right in front of us, by the taco truck, emerging from the taco truck, is the guy who was not cooking tacos, but is in fact a giant gorilla with a gun for a hand.
Yep. That is correct.
Okay. Anybody see that really old movie, Empire Strikes Back?
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
I see anything that looks like a rope or cables nearby?
A rope or cables.
Well, when I was running through the office, did I see like printer cables or power cables or anything I could easy chain together?
Most definitely. There's probably some sort of some sort of wiring for, different
Cat5
electronic.
networking cable. Yeah.
Right.
I look to Tal and say, "You go high, I'll go low," and I try to run into the warehouse, grab a bunch of cables, and I'm going to run back out and try to bind up the unnamed gorilla arm guy. I don't know how many turns that you want me to take for that, but I can roll for super speed if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, rolling the first 4. Just 2 successes on those. Rolling the second 4. Go ahead.
No, I was trying to figure out if that was the single roll. I was like, wow, only 2 successes out of that big of a dice pool. I'm shocked.
It would suck. Well, out of my first 6, all right, I'm rolling 3 groups of 4 for 12 total. I've only got 2 successes so far. So I've had some really good rolls this game so far, which is really unusual for me. So, okay, here we go. 2 more successes and 2 more successes. So total successes are 5 out of a pool of 12. So.
All right, you're able to get in and get back, but you're not able to start trying to tie him up yet.
All right, cool.
So next will be Sidearm.
Sidearm is not here today, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not. Okay. Okay, Vigilant.
When not trying to make me laugh.
I will. I'm assuming I'm still outside the building.
Yeah, there's tons of monkeys about.
Yeah, I don't really like monkeys. But I will try to make my way towards the big guy, because he was being kind of friendly with us before, wasn't he?
Or at least the person he had in the truck with him was.
All right, I'll try to go make my way quickly to him and try to go at him with the guitars.
Sure. So the monkeys, they have jetpacks and they have like a metal thing on their head.
I'll let somebody faster deal with them. 2, 4, 6.
So you're on the roof, right?
No, I was just outside the building.
Okay. By the taco truck?
Yes.
No, that was me. Oh, yeah. Well, if you're sharing tacos.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Damn.
So what are you hitting with?
My guitars.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I don't like monkeys, so no blunt sticks.
Okay, so you swing him with your guitars. He is going to use his toughness to try to absorb the damage. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, he got an 11. So you hit him. You do a little bit of damage. He takes it in the metal arm. You put like a nice deep gash in the metal, and he groans. Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
Talk to my accountant.
Right? Blast wave.
Is there traffic?
Yes, there is traffic.
All right.
People are slowing though to look at the giant monkey fighting the superheroes.
I let one of the cars hit me, absorb all the damage, and then redirect it as a blast wave.
Okay, well, let's see how much damage this car does to both you and the passengers. Let's see.
They got airbags. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
And insurance. They're good.
And insurance.
Okay, so it does 2 points of damage to you. So I think that will turn that into, let's see, how much your damage is for, or your return.
Yeah, well, I have the that absorption ability.
Yep.
Right there. So my absorption is energy absorption is 12D.
12D. Okay. So I think you don't have to roll. I think you just get to absorb that much worth of damage.
All right. So I absorbed 2, so that means I can redirect 2.
I believe so. Let me take a look at the wording on it.
I love the gun monkey.
That's hilarious. Adaption.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we play games
Yeah.
on lunchtime beat 'em ups.
Yeah. So you'll just be absorbing those 2 points, and you can let those 2 points out.
Do it.
All right. Give me a roll for your
Success. Just the 2 dice for the roll, or all of them?
Your 12.
4, 6, 7, 15 total.
Woo. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, that's the guy. Is that the guy, Jason?
No.
Okay. That is some beautiful Dean Spencer art, though, for anyone who's
Dean
curious.
Spencer
Yeah.
is doing some great art. And all this month, every day, he's releasing a different piece of art for free that you can pick up per day. So if you follow him on Thrill Kill Mandrill, if you follow him on Facebook, he's been posting every day a piece of artwork that you can pick up on drive-through for free.
He takes 4 points of damage. All right. So your kinetic blast pushes him back. He slides back and he slams into a car, and it starts going off. Somebody just triggered its alarm, and then somebody comes out, of another shop, and it's like, oh my God, my car. Let's see. It's now Talon's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 4s and 6s are successes, correct?
2, 4, and 6s.
2 4s and 6s, brilliant. Okay,
And 6s
so
count as 2.
Yep,
Yep.
I'm going to fly down then towards old Monkey Man and just basically let rip with my claws and see if I can just tear into him.
Okay.
Okay, and that will be 3, 4, 5, 7 successes.
All right. Okay, he got 13.
Wow.
So you swing by, he puts up his arm, and you scratch across the metal arm, flying on the other side, and he roars at you in anger.
Cool.
Okay. So the apes begin attacking the people inside, or some of them do.
Not Toby.
Yes, Toby.
Toby, no.
All right, and then all right. So he takes one of the monkeys, jumps down and slams Toby's head into the desk, and he's screaming as he does so.
Are we able to use resolve to intercept?
No. Resolve. Well, I mean, yeah, you could try to intercept. Let's see.
Keep Toby's head from hitting the desk with a little telekinetic.
So you'll
pillow.
forfeit your turn.
I'm fine with forfeiting my turn. I care about
Okay.
the innocence.
All right.
You can say its name, Alice. It's okay.
I
It's
care
Toby.
about Toby.
Yeah. So
I
go
care
ahead
about
and spend
those.
resolve, and all
Okay, I'll burn resolve for that, and won't get the die for it.
right. So you got to beat 6 successes.
Okay. So I am going to try to do this very subtly. So I'm going to fall behind my guide, or I guess she at this point probably has me stationed at my desk. So I'm basically, I'm going to do this very subtly, and I'm going to create a force field to basically make it look like the monkeys are, just attack and they hit the computer instead.
Okay.
Or actually, I'll use telekinesis, same bonus, and I'll just have the monkeys basically hit his station instead of him.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank goodness 6s are 2 successes. 8 successes.
All right. So he goes to pound him down, and you telekinetically stop him, and he screams in anger. So
yeah, he basically, he misaims and he hit the computer monitor instead.
Right. So another monkey grabs the components and begins hightailing it. He starts running. And then a swarm of monkeys form up around him.
Damn, they know PSD tactics.
All right.
Welcome back, Abe.
A group of monkeys gang up on TK. So this is about 4 monkeys.
Okay.
That was an energy drink for a while, wasn't it? 4 monkeys.
Yeah, sounds like one, doesn't it? So they try to swarm on you, beating on you with their ape arms. How would you like to defend?
Actually, I am going to call on my flaw at this point of secret identity, which is why I was doing my thing very, like nobody sees me. Given my secret identity, I can't actually defend and look like a super right now. So I'm just going to let them knock me out.
So you can still use your toughness at half strength.
Sure. Toughness. So toughness at half strength. Well, my toughness is 3, so I get 1.5 die.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you mean?
So you just get 1.
Okay. 1 die. I failed. I did not get a success.
All right. So so you're going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay. I will take 5 points of damage.
All right.
But secret identity. I can't look like a super right now.
Yeah, that's very true. And why don't you go ahead and take a point? What do they call the hero points?
Resolve.
Resolve. Thank you. Take a resolve for that. And so it's the cybernetic ape's turn. He's going to.
Come on, hit me. Come on.
Very good. Okay, yeah, I think since you blasted him across the parking lot, he's going to shoot blast wave with his arm.
Bring it.
Pulse arm. Let's see.
I seriously hope this thing isn't chambered for like 50 cal or.
Ooh, that is not good. Okay. There's a lot of 6s in that roll.
Oh, that's crap.
All right, so that's going to be 10 successes.
Oof. All right, I'm rolling to absorb. Wait, do I have to roll to absorb, or it will absorb all the way up to there?
It will automatically.
So then I absorb it. I have 12D on my absorption.
Yeah, I think it's automatic.
So I take the hit.
Yeah.
And start like cycling up.
All right. Yeah. You just take it. And you're like, what? All right. New round.
Tell me Alabama is going to come through and like super soaker this dude with a whole bunch of Cat 5 cable.
That's the plan. You want to roll for that, Jason? Or something else happened first?
What are you going to do with it? Just wrap him up?
Battle of Hoth.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and give me a roll. Because he gets the chance to resist that.
Gotcha. All right, rolling a whole bunch of dice. Hang on. First 6. God damn. Back to rolling the way I usually roll. All right. 2 successes out of 6. Rolling the next 6. Motherfucker. Okay, I got 3 successes out of 12.
All right. So
is there any way I can get into rerolls or?
You can reroll. You can use your resolve to do that.
Okay, how much resolve do I have to burn?
It should say on your character sheet.
All right, checking. Resolve. I have 4 points. Is it 1 for 1, or if I spend 1 point, can I just reroll the whole thing, or how's that go?
You can add dice by 1 per roll. You can let's see. Let me grab
can I burn all 4 resolve and roll 4 more dice right now?
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm gonna reroll this one because it's All right. So that was a 6. So that's 2 more successes, and I got a tool. So 3 total more successes for a total of 5 successes.
Oh, okay.
Still not great.
Yep. Still not enough. All right. So you start to wind around him, and he's able to just snap the cable right off of him.
All right. That was my best shot. Picking up some other plan. Somebody else.
Vigilant.
Being quite disappointed that I didn't do as much damage as I wanted to do to this overgrown monkey, I will go again with the guitars, and I want to put like 4 resolve towards it also.
Oof.
Okay.
In it to win it.
That would be 8 success.
All right. So he absorbs, let's see, 2, 4, half of that. So he takes 4 points of damage. All right. So you slash at him, cutting across his chest. The little light on his chest like blinks, like goes off for a brief second and comes back on. All right. So next turn would be last wave.
With my energy absorption, can I turn one form of energy into another?
I will say with so it's usually just the same energy right back, but with maybe some resolve, you could probably.
How many resolve would I need to spend?
I think 1 would be sufficient.
I have 2, so I'm going to spend 1 to
Okay.
do it. And I'm going to turn. I'm going to use cold to freeze the Cat 5 cable that he's still kind of like struggling out of.
Okay.
That Alabama Slamma laid around him, and try and solidify that trap.
All right. Give me a roll then. Let's see how we do.
Excuse me.
He's going to
And
resist that.
We're going. I got some 6s. 11.
All right. So he's going to resist that with teleport.
What the?
Yep. Let's see. You got 11?
I did. Monkey got all the
so
toys.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. All right. So
Yes.
yeah, so
Monkey.
you're able to trap him. He is for all intents and purposes out.
So we got him tied up.
Ugh! You dumb humans.
I would have
You'll pay for
succeeded
this.
if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
So the little light on his chest blinks out, and then all of a sudden the monkeys just start dispersing, like they're free. You see one like shoot with like on a jetpack, just like and fly, goes out. But you guys have basically knocked him out. So it's like, oh, if it weren't for you pesky heroes.
So what exactly were you trying to accomplish here, Slick?
I'm trying to get back to my own time.
I'm also filming him because nobody's going to believe I'm talking to a monkey. An ape, excuse me. I'm an ape.
How did you humans find this place anyway?
Wait, do you own this place?
No.
Then who sent the other dude to whack us from this place? Did you send people to try and beat us up?
I set them up so I could find it. I couldn't find this place. You heroes led me to it.
Oh, wow.
How did you find it?
That's really smart. Oh, pretty much the same way we froze you in place and stopped your evil plan. Why are you trying to get back with your own time? Maybe if you would ask them for help?
You humans are too dumb to help me.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to run inside and see if TK's all right while you're interrogating.
Yeah. You see a blur run in, and then Alabama Slammer just stops.
I'm trying to, at this point, evacuate us, trying to get us away from the monkeys and evacuate us. Oh, thank goodness! Superheroes are here to help us!
Yes, citizen, we are here to help you. If you'll follow the well-marked carpet to the exit door, everyone will be much safer outside.
I will do so. I'm trying to basically help facilitate the evacuation, trying to make certain everyone's safe. If there's monkeys, I'm basically going to put myself in the way of them and monkeys and such like that to protect them.
All right.
I think the monkeys have now dispersed, right?
Yep, they're leaving. Yep. So what you get from this ape that calls himself Apex or Apex is that in the future he knows the history of this company, but he didn't know where their startup was, and because they don't have phones, he didn't know what a phone number was, so he couldn't call to find out their location. And so you guys led him to the couplings that he needed, but he was unable to get away with them, so he could get back to his own time.
How did he become time lost, or is that a very long story?
He was time jumping, and during the process, his equipment got damaged. So he was, in the future, he rules the world, and he's just trying to get back to his own time.
So he's taking a quantum leap.
He has.
I can't believe you went there.
Just monkeying around with time,
Oh my god.
So do we have the phone number for the superhero prison? Does pickups for situations like this?
I would say you do. Probably on speed dial.
Okay.
I'm gonna conveniently get lost because one of my hindrance problems is that I really need to get out when the law is going to be present.
All right. So
You guys can
Blackley
handle that.
is riding dirty, so he's going to make himself scarce. Does anyone else have to leave before 5-0 shows up, or I can go ahead and call them?
I can stick around with him.
All
No,
right.
I can stay.
Okay.
And right now I'm going to try and make my way away from the people from the startup, and I am going to see about changing into my superhero identity. If I'm unable to do that and slip away, I will just show up as who I am. And my excuse is, yes, I am finally trying to get a proper day job like my parents wanted.
And play the damsel in distress.
Right. Yeah. So that's the game, guys.
All right.
Hey!
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, what did you think, sir?
Thank you very much for running.
Very cool. Very cool. I like a multiple D6 system. Always good.
Yeah. So because you can roll 2s and 4s and 6s, if you always roll low, that still could be a success for you.
It's a nice little way of doing it instead of just a 5 and 6 being successes.
I like the system. I'm actually curious about an aspect of it from the time that I played Prowlers and Paragons first edition, which seems to have held here. I find it very interesting, and I don't know, I haven't read through my new Prowlers and Paragons Ultimate Edition yet. I do have it. But I find it very interesting that when you're using a power multiple times on an offensive, you take negative dice, but when you are using the same, but you're allowed to use the same power on the defensive. And as far as I know, you don't take negative dice. So if I use the same defense, like telekinesis 16 times, I'm not taking negative dice. But if I'm using it on the offensive, I do. Is that still the way it is, or am I going to find out differently when I read?
So the way they have it is that TK has defensive powers, so that there's not as much overlap with attack powers and defense powers, because she has a force field, so that doesn't count as the same power, even though you're using telekinesis for your force field. It's not the same power.
Right.
Yeah,
but you can use force
the
field offensively too.
Well, you could if you get creative. And I don't remember off the top of my head whether or not they penalize you or not. This is the first time I've ran it, so I'm sure I've made a mistake.
Yeah, I was just curious
too.
if you knew. I have the book, so I can definitely answer my question with a little bit of sit down, but a couple hundred pages to go through.
Right. But it's a lot of fun. I think
Yeah, it is. I like Powers and Paragons. Oh, sorry, Prowlers and Paragons. I've liked Prowlers and Paragons first edition, and I definitely still like it. So I'm glad that I got the chance to play the second edition, the Ultimate.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.
So I thank you for coming out. Always a pleasure, Alice. Jason, always
Sure.
glad to have you on the show. Glad to have you running. Thanks.
thank you.
Sanokin, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yep. And we need to figure out what we're doing next week, if we're doing next week, or if we're taking 2 weeks off for the holiday or whatever. So think about it. Let me know what you guys think.
Right on.
Cool. Sounds good.
As a side note, I just
These are pretty open, so just let me know.
As a side note, I just picked up classic edition.
Anybody here, Walt?
No. Weird.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you, Walt. Yeah.
I got you.
Hello.
I can hear you too, Mike.
I think Mike broke. Can you hear me now?
Blame a random animal.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
No. All right. Wrapping it up. Thanks. See ya.
See. Thanks, everyone.